Hey everybody, welcome to Funless Friday here on the Eat Sleepless YouTube channel. My name is Matt Johnson, your host, and with National Junk Food Day coming up this upcoming Monday, the 21st, we're going to be talking about junk food, all right? All the delicious, sugar-filled stuff, all the salty, crunchy, crispy stuff. There's a lot to talk about. We're talking junk food. Let's make a list. Junk food is delicious. What do you want me to say? It's delicious. It's really good. I'm not going to go on some philosophical rant about junk food. We are celebrating junk food today, although it doesn't really deserve any kind of celebration. It is like probably one of the saddest parts of American culture is the worshiping of junk food, but I guess it's part of the fun in it. We know it's bad for us. We know that it's not great, that we probably shouldn't be having these foods, but we do anyways. It's kind of like I mean, everybody knows the dangerous effects of like smoking and drinking and doing drugs, but regardless, people still do it. And junk food's one of those weird things where it's like it's actively encouraged. It's out there. It's out there and easy access for us. We can go to any corner store, gas station, grocery store, and there is a plethora of junk food readily available for us. Hell, we can even go on our phones and order junk food at our own convenience. All right, just a bag full of whatever. Okay, the addictive nature of junk food is insane. How it takes hold of like our brains and stuff, and it just, I don't know. Like I feel like everybody's woken up at some point in their life and had like this craving for some piece of junk food. All right, like I call them fat attacks. I've had many of them. That's why I kind of look the way that I do. But like waking up at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning and just scarfing down some crackers or cookies or putting down a couple slices of pizza, and you can't go back to sleep until you do so. That's a problem that I have. All right, I've never woken up at 2:30, 3 a.m. and was like, you know what? I really want some white rice right now. Or egg whites. It's boring. It's not fun, but it is healthy. Junk food, though, has like this hold on us. It's crazy how hard it is to push away from it, but even still, it's literally like a drug. And there's so many different kinds of junk foods, and we are addicted to junk food for a variety of different reasons, right? The sugar content, the flavoring, sometimes the how just the salty it could be. Like people like salt flavored stuff, I guess. It's insane. Like the whole culture around junk food is absolutely insane. And yeah, I'm not going to try and understand it. I'm not. We're here to celebrate it today. We're going to have some fun with this topic, and yeah, I got no more. I got nothing else to say. We all know, that what junk food is. We know that it's not good for us. We continue to choose it anyways. All right, we some way, shape, or form, whether we have it multiple times a day, once a day, multiple times a week, once a week, like a respectable human being, we know, yet we still consume it. All right, it is everywhere. It is on every television, whether through commercial, it's subliminal messaging in movies and TV shows. It's everywhere. And the only thing I can really preach and say about this is because I don't want to do that because there's no point. You've made up your decision on junk food at this point. I'm not a doctor, and I'm also, as large as I am, the last person who should be saying, hey, you don't need to eat that. I'm the last person who should be saying that. But it's great in moderation. I think like with the TV channels list, right? Talking about TV and how much overexposure that we have to TV. It's moderation. It's to, like, if we're going to have junk food, make it feel special again. Not like a daily thing, but like make the experience special and unique. I used to love when The Rock would post his cheat meals. Like plates full of pancakes. Like he'd eat super clean for weeks, and then he'd pig out pizza, brownies, cookies, all that stuff. And it made it special for him. Whatever you think about him, all right? I don't really care for The Rock on a personal level. Not that I've ever met him, but he just seems kind of uppity. That's beside the point. He worked hard, and then the act of eating bad was a special treat to him for eating good. And I think we can appreciate junk food culture a little bit more if we pull back a little bit and treat it special. Like, okay, back in the day when I was growing up, our Saturday night function, Saturday night tradition was watching a movie, eating pizza, and having ice cream at the end of the night. And I didn't eat too much junk food. I mean, I didn't eat too much junk food throughout it. My parents had the money. I didn't have any money. In fact, me having money was probably the worst thing that ever happened to me between me and junk food, because it just made it that much easier, and everything that my parents withheld from me, rightfully so, back in the day, I wanted to splurge. But I didn't have junk food often, and my weight level was a little bit better. Probably a little bit more healthier. I'm getting older, so I got to be careful. But I want things to feel special again. We have an overabundance of everything: entertainment, socializing. Everything's at our fingertips. There's a lot. I want life to feel special again, and everybody always talks about how not special life feels. And junk food is something that if we had some intestinal fortitude and just pulled back a little bit, we can appreciate and make that feeling of enjoying junk food more special. And we can all be healthier. We can all be healthier from that, from approaching it like that. Less is more. Less is more. All right, everybody. Feel free, as I always say, to comment your favorite junk foods or think about them. All right, comment them. You can email them to me. The email is in the description, so feel free to do that. Or just think about them, which is okay. I do these lists to encourage you all to make lists of your own and to think about things that are important to you. Things that, especially for Fun List Friday, just think about fun things. It's always a great icebreaker, all this stuff. I have a couple qualifiers for this one, though. This is one of the few lists where I have a couple qualifiers, because there's a lot that we consume on a regular basis that can be considered junk food. Pizza, cheeseburgers, chicken wings, tacos, burritos. Yes, they can all be fancified and made to be healthier. But I will not be including any of those things on this list if it's like a main course dinner item. All right, so that's going to take out some things. I have, again, pizza is like, that's something I used to have for dinner once or twice a week. Burgers, had multiple times, whether it's an actual well-prepared burger or if it's a fast food one. Chicken wings, that's a main course item, which we're going to be talking about next week, because National Chicken Wing Day is coming up. So very excited for that one. So therefore, I don't want to talk about those things. What I am talking about junk food-wise is desserts, snacks, like bad snacks, candy, and other treats, sweets and treats, okay? That is what I am focused at. Or even just appetizers. All right, even just appetizers, things that are not main course items. I have a couple things that are treated, they're appetizers, but I would not have them as the main course for any meal that I have. Let's get to this thing. There's my top 10 favorite junk foods. Let's get to it. All right, my number 10. I'm going to put, and this is tough right out of the gate. I'm going to put PB&J Uncrustables. They're delicious. I love peanut butter. I love a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I guess they're kind of it. Yeah, they're basically a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. But these things are just great. I could put down a whole box. No problem at all. I'm more of a strawberry jelly person. Grape is pretty good. I think I've seen they do them with honey too. But when I was in school, when I was back in high school, this used to be a optional thing for lunch. Like if you didn't like a certain meal, they would give you can have a PB&J Uncrustable or two. Like I used to, summer camp time, I used to coach at the local summer camp and summer sports camp, and they would just be handing these things out. I would take bagfuls of Uncrustables home and just go to town. They're so good, cold. You can heat them up. They're really, really good. One of my favorite junk foods of all time, and very smart. Very smart. This is like inventing bottled water. Like bottled water is very convenient, but it's also a very stupid invention because you can literally just have a bottle and fill it up. All right, and like a nice fancy bottle and fill it up and bring it with you. But there's a certain convenience level that makes bottled water like one of the best inventions of all time. And having one of the most simple sandwiches to ever make, cutting the crust off of it, and like smushing it together is like a stupid level of genius, and I'm here for it. So number 10, the PB&J Uncrustable. Number 9, I'm gonna put. Ooh, this is so tough. I'm gonna put Cheez-It Grooves here, especially the white cheddar Cheez-It Grooves. My wife has bought many a box for herself. I have not given her a chance to have said box for herself. This is that salty, delicious, especially like just the white cheddar cheese flavor is great. Like, I low-key wish there was like a cologne of that scent. Like, it's just so good. I would drink it. If it was a drink, I would drink it. It's a great flavor. I like white cheddar popcorn. It wasn't enough to make this list, but the white cheddar Cheez-It Grooves are they're special. They are special. And it's just a fun cracker. It's fun to stack a bunch and throw them in your mouth and go to town. I really don't know how else I'm going to describe it. So yeah, Cheez-It Grooves. That's my number 9. Number 8, I'm going to put mozzarella sticks. Put mozzarella sticks on here. I have been consuming mozzarella sticks for a very, very long time. Holiday parties. One of my favorite parts of New Year's Eve was my mom would make mozzarella sticks, and that wasn't something that we got all too often. And I love the goopier the cheese, the better on the inside. Like if I want that cheese scalding hot, I want it dripping out. All right, just wobbling around all flaccid like. I want I've had mozzarella sticks, but the cheese is solid, and that's not great. All right. There was this place that I used to wrestle at, not for, but at, it was in the Rochester area, and it was called Q's Bar and Grill, and the venue shut down for whatever reason, but they used to have mozzarella sticks that were like mozzarella logs. Like they were the biggest mozzarella stick I've ever seen, and it was my favorite part of every show that I did. Every single time I would get paid, I'd run right to the restaurant and grab a plate of these mozzarella cheese logs. I miss them. They were delicious. Any of my wrestler friends from back in the day who wrestled on those shows knows exactly what I'm talking about. But mozzarella sticks comes in at number 8. My number 7. It's a classic. Pop-Tarts. I love Pop-Tarts. I love the variety of Pop-Tarts that have come out over the years. And As a kid, I loved the commercials. I mean, that's how they get you, right? They sucker you in with the commercials. As a kid, you're watching Saturday morning cartoons, and there's a commercial for Pop-Tarts. My earliest memory with Pop-Tarts was the Batman and Robin licensed Pop-Tarts. I talk about this all the time. They had like the Mr. Freeze one, they had a Batman one, and they had a Robin flavor. They might have had a Batgirl too. I don't know. There was a couple different flavors. I'll try and find the picture and put it up in post edit, but I've been hooked ever since. And I remember when I started to work more, I used to try, like I'd buy a different flavored box of Pop-Tarts all the time, right? You have your basics, strawberry, cherry, which is my favorite, blueberry, cinnamon sugar. They had like watermelon back in the day, which was a really fun flavor. I think that was part of it too, was seeing like how the frosting on the tart, on the Popped Tart was like laid out. Like I thought that was a pretty cool. But then you go down the road and there's like hot fudge sundae where you can have like they encourage you to have it frozen, cookie dough, like banana, like all sorts of banana flavors, like really, really awesome stuff. I love the variety of it, and Pop-Tart is not safe in my household. So that is my number 7, is the Pop-Tart. Number 6, I'm going to go with peanut butter M&Ms. I'm going to go with peanut butter M&Ms. I love peanut butter. I think I've already stated that with the PB&J Uncrustable. I did. It was not that long ago. Peanut butter M&Ms to me are the superior peanut butter candy. All right. I like them. They taste better than Reese's Pieces, in my opinion. They actually taste... If peanut butter can taste natural, then that's what a peanut butter M&M would be. Like Reese's Pieces, I enjoy them, but compared to a peanut butter M&M, it's no contest. The peanut butter M&M is far superior. I love it. I think my dad loves these too. I don't know if it's like a genetic thing that I get from him, but I don't know. Peanut butter M&Ms I could put down all day, every day. It's good. It's my favorite candy. Even like I grew up loving Reese's, and I still do too. And I still do. Like there's certain Reese's products that I will eat no matter what. But to me, grab a handful of peanut butter M&Ms and I'm good to go. So that is my number 6. On to the top 5. My number 5, I'm going to go with fruit pies. Well, mostly fruit pies. Those boxed, like you can get them at like any grocery, like convenience store. 7-Eleven has their own brand of fruit pies, but they also have like the chocolate pie and birthday cake and some other different flavors. I used to get these a lot in high school, like the apple ones. They were so soft. Like the shell was so soft. The pastry part of it was so soft, and it was just loaded to the brim with apple. And I think I would definitely have to say the apple one is my favorite. I do like the chocolate pudding one, but if I'm really hankering for some fruit pie, I will stop at my local 7-Eleven and get a box or two. Usually they're relatively cheap, and they have a pretty wide selection there. There's a lot of different ones out there aside from the ones that I've named. I have seen a banana cream one. I've seen a strawberries and cream one. I've seen a s'mores one. They're getting a little crazy. I never got to experience the Ninja Turtle ones, which I'm really sad about. But that's one I would I would take from time and give a shot. But fruit pies, what a fun concept. What a concept. Let's take the wonderful art of making a pie and somehow find a way to make it even unhealthier and more delicious in its own special way. So fruit pies comes in at number 5. Number 4. I'm going to go ice cream in all of its variety of flavors. All right. Growing up, you got excited for summertime because the ice cream man was rolling around in his van. You hear the jingle, and you ask your parents for a couple bucks, and you go run outside and buy what you can. All the character ones where the eyes were gumballs, but they were never lined up properly. and all those. But I grew up by a Dairy Queen, so ice cream was great. The Dilly bars, the Buster bars. I'm quite fond of the Blizzards. But if I had to pick one ice cream for this list specifically, because obviously ice cream is such a broad topic, I would take the ice cream sandwich, especially the Nestle Toll House cookie one. I discovered that one in Disney World in the 10th grade, and it changed my life. They're a lot smaller now, which is sad because they're more expensive, but they've condensed them. But I loved the soft cookie, soft chocolate chip cookie with the ice cream in the middle of it. I thought it was a perfect combination. Yeah. If I'm feeling ice cream more often than not, that's what I'm going for. So that is my number 4. Number 3, this is a newer phenomenon, probably the newest phenomenon on my list, but it's Doritos, but not just any Doritos, tangy barbecue Doritos. This is the best chip I have ever had in my life. I am a barbecue chip fanatic, and I've had them all. I've had the Lay's. All right, I've had the Utz. I've had what are some of the other ones? The Frito, the barbecue twists, Lay's. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I'm missing a brand here. But the tangy barbecue one is the best. And it was only, I think, a limited time thing, like an offering. They were just trying to do some sample flavors. But it became so successful that it's now massive. Like back when I first discovered it, I can only find it at Tops. I don't know if Tops is a national thing, so some of you might not have any idea what I'm talking about. But there was only one grocery store that I could find it at. Now, I can find it just about anywhere. It's got a perfect kick. It's got the best barbecue flavor. And yeah, I could put down a bag, no problem at all. Nice little tangy barbecue dust on your fingers after you've had it, and just so good. Shout out to whoever came up with the tangy barbecue Dorito. Never thought I'd see the day, because it was always Cool Ranch or nacho cheese. That's fun, but now we're in a day and age of creativity. All right, how wild and crazy can we get Doritos nowadays? So we got the sweet and spicy chili, which is really good. There's a spicier nacho. I had a cheddar cheese Dorito. I haven't seen that one in a long time, but that was really good. But tangy barbecue is king for me. My number 2, pizza rolls. Quick, convenient. There was a point in my life where I was making pizza roll burritos. And I say a point in my life, it was like last year. All right. It was last year. I would only eat one meal a day, and it would be pizza roll burritos. Disgusting. I know. I'm such a pig. And the sauce, even though there's pizza sauce inside of these pizza rolls, would be like blue cheese. But it's a very convenient way to get that pizza taste that we love so much, and in a compressed form. And you have the cheese flavor, you have the triple meat, you have the regular cheese and pepperoni, a lot of variety there. And usually when we go shopping, we have a bag ready. We get like one of the big party size bags, and we take our sweet time with it. And by sweet time, I mean 3 days, and go to town. Pizza rolls are good. They're really, really good. I love them. And yeah, they're my number 2. And my number 1. I don't talk about my wife's job a whole lot, but she runs a cafe here in Niagara Falls called Amy & Co. Cafe. And she put me on to this wonderful thing called a scone. Now, she makes scones a little differently. All right, they're about the size of a small slice of pizza. And I love that every single day that she does them, there's a variety of different flavors. I've had a cannoli scone. I've had a peanut butter and jelly scone. I've had a Kit Kat, a s'more, pistachio. I don't know if I said that. there's been a lot of really great flavors. Every animal cracker. I don't know if I said that. All right, I'm tired. I got to go back to work in the morning, and I'm recording this show. But the variety of flavors has been awesome, and I love getting a box and telling people about them. Maple bacon. Oh, that's my favorite one. Maple bacon. That's my favorite one. I love getting a box and then just gifting it to people, like bringing it to work and be like, hey, dig in. Have some. I love that stuff. She's very, very talented and very great at what she does. She does muffins, breakfast sandwiches, and she makes cakes. But to me, her scones are second to none. They're so good. They're so good. And I love when I get to bring home some extra ones. If she makes a flavor that I'm really excited for, I say, hey, save me one. I have no trouble getting my hands on a scone. But it's one of the best things that she has created, and very, very happy about that. So there it is, everybody, the junk food list. All right, enjoy National Junk Food Day, however the heck you want to enjoy it. If it's a box of pizza, go for it. If it's a bunch of different convenience store goodies, go for it. All right, enjoy it, celebrate it. It's a fun holiday. It's a fun holiday, and yeah, have a great weekend, everybody. Yeah, have a great weekend. Have a great weekend, everybody. Y'all take care. We'll talk to you on Monday. Till next time, do you even list?